Hey, welcome back. Tonight I want to present a couple of things that I don't know if you have seen these or not. These are some old landlines. I thought they were pretty cool. I wanted to show them off. I'm sure a lot of people have seen them. This came out in 1989. It's a landline telephone, Batmobile. You dial the numbers from here. And some of the first ones that come out had the Batman theme when it rings, or it would have a regular ringer. And I thought it was pretty cool. Nice Batman landline telephone. Pretty neat. I've had this thing for eons. Well, ever since it came out. This one's pretty cool. This is another landline. Now, this is the Starship Enterprise. Pretty cool. You dial the numbers from the base right here. Um, you can see the numbers, and you dial the telephone number. And when it rings the Star Trek theme, or it rings, that sound it made uh, on the Enterprise in the control room. It makes those sounds too, and it has a regular ringer. And this is, you would talk from here, you know, hello, Captain Kirk, Stardate 3141.6. All is quiet, but I still can't forget the friend I leave behind. Kirk out. It was pretty cool. And but now check this out. This is it's a remote control. Um, this thing's awesome. It's a remote control Batman car, Batmobile, and it comes with Batman and Robin. You could take them out. There's, I think, 6 or 7 inch figures. It goes pretty fast too. I went to the shopping center because it has real smooth cement surface and rode it. Man, this sucker took off. Is that cool or what, man? I have an Aston Martin DB5, and I have an Aston Martin Vanquish, I believe it is. Um, they came from Radio Shack. I was going to pull that out. Maybe I'll do that in another video. But this is the remote control Batman. And if Batman is tired of Robin's company, he could throw in Batgirl in the passenger seat. So it comes with the 3 figures, comes with Batgirl and Batman and Robin. Pretty cool. I don't know how long it's been around. Been around a while. Maybe about 10 years, maybe 12 years, something like that. Not that old. Now, this one came out in 2004. This is part of the McFarlane line. It's the Beatles cartoons. I remember watching the Beatles cartoons when I was a kid. I loved it. I loved the cartoons. Is that cool or what? It comes with the little alligator. I think the song they did with the alligator was Anna, I believe, if I remember right. And this one, it's a 1/1/8 scale Munsters mobile from the Munsters. Pretty cool, pretty nice, man. Extremely detailed. And the doors open, of course. The doors open and shut. Oh, this one opens too. It better. That one opens. And this one opens, I believe, I think. Yeah, it opens, but I don't want to try it. I don't know. I've never opened it before. But yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. I did. I liked the Munsters. I thought they were pretty funny. Now, I have Grandpa's dragster, the coffin car. Um, it's in a box somewhere. I should dig all this stuff out before I do videos, but you wouldn't, told you before, you wouldn't believe the stuff. Now, here's another one. Uh, where is it? Um, a little technical difficulties here. Now these are from 19. Oh no, these are from 1974. The Lone Ranger on his white stallion. The head moves up and down, and the feet move. 1974 Remco, I believe. I think Remco put those out. Now, this is silver, and now Scout, which is uh, which is Tonto's horse, was a little pinto. It was what you would call a pinto, and that's Scout, and that's Tonto. These come from 1974. Pretty cool gadgets. I got the old Aurora model kit too of both Tonto and the Lone Ranger. Now this one of a kind, guarantee you without a doubt, one of a kind. Now he rode the Spanish horse, the Andalusian, I believe it's called, the Spanish horse. Most of the spaghetti westerns, were filmed in Italy and Spain, Portugal, places like that, and they rode the Spanish horse. But that's Clint Eastwood from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Fistful of dollars and a few dollars more. The Man with No Name. And you're not going to find this. You're not going to find it with the horse. You're not going to find it with the poncho. I guarantee you, you will not find this thing. This is an extreme rarity right here. An extreme rarity. It's great. Years ago, one of the first things I started working on actually um, was the film Tightrope, and I got to meet Clint Eastwood, and I worked on the set, and he invited me to a football game. It was the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys, and I got to go to the game, and the um, Lone Ranger and Tonto. I met Clayton Moore and I met Jay Silverheels when I was about 10 years old. There was it was like a car show. It was in Santa Monica when we still lived out in California, and they were both there. And I met them as a kid, and they autographed a coloring book for me that I had, a Lone Ranger coloring book. And gosh, I don't even know where that is, if I even still have it. Um, I might look for it, but um, like I said, I want to get back into it because I always mention it. But you know, certain times you can get autographs. Certain times it's best to just leave it alone. But yeah, man, Clint, man, oh, that's my boy right there, man. Clint Eastwood's my boy. I love Al Pacino. No surprise, he's my favorite. I like De Niro. I don't know. He's people people have their days, but I still respect his work. You cannot take away the talent of Robert De Niro if you try. There's no chance you could take that away in spite of anything else. I don't do the political thing, but in spite of anything else, uh, you can't take away the great talent of De Niro. I mean, come on, he was amazing in everything he was in. Um, and I thought he had a lot of depth to him in certain characters, like uh, you know, like Johnny Depp. I mean, you got to admit, man, Johnny Depp is a fantastic actor. And I just wanted to present these few little articles. I thought you might like to see these. And I'm not going to keep it too long. We're almost at 11 minutes. But Tightrope was a pretty fun movie to work on. It was down in New Orleans, and it was fun. And like I said, I was invited to the game. It was at the Superdome, and I don't couldn't tell you who won or lost, but it was fun. It was fun. I think Archie Manning was quarterback during that time. As a matter of fact, I can almost promise he was quarterback at the time because I remember Clint Eastwood. Yeah, I think he was because Clint Eastwood went down on the field and was doing a little interview on the field. Um, but I think he was interviewing on the Cowboys side, if I remember. But anyway, it was a fun movie to work on. I did a lot of stuff early on. My mom, as I had mentioned in other videos, was a professional model, mostly print, catalogs and some print work, magazines and things. She kind of got me started in it. One of the first movies I worked on was Hard Times. I worked on Live and Let Die when I was a kid. I worked on Pretty Baby with Brooke Shields, Hard Case with David Jansen. That was the guy that played the fugitive in the TV series. Murder at the Mardi Gras with Dee Dee Khan and Barbie Benton. Spent a lot of time with them on and off the set. And Bill Daly, the guy that played Roger Healy on I Dream of Jeannie. Fantastic guy, man. We were cracking each other up. It was fun. That was another good guy. Good man. Good man. And, some of the earlier stuff I worked on, Tightrope, I think was 83, maybe 84 or something like that. It all runs together. Look, time goes so fast. I remember there was something that I wanted to show off to you. The Beatles figures that I just showed you. Those are from 2004. I swear it seems like I got them yesterday. These things are 21 years old. Where's the time going? It seems to be speeding up so fast these days. It's weird. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way, but um, it is what it is. But, and something else, you could see I am still in mourning over Ozzy. I had to wear my other Black Sabbath hat. Eh, Mainly because I had a bad hair day. It was horrible, man. I'm in an area right now that's very humid, and if I take the hat off, you'd probably turn off the video. I think my hair would stand on end. But anyway, um, I just wanted to, throw these things out to you guys, and hope you get a kick out of seeing them. And like I said, hit like and hit subscribe and share it to all your friends if you think you like this kind of stuff. I like doing it. It's fun. And the good thing about these kind of videos, I'll never run out of something to talk about when it comes to the figures and toys and vintage memorabilia, la la la, all this stuff. And over there, I don't want to grab it. I don't want to get off camera. But over there, I have an old 1966 Major Matt Mason in a space crawler. I'll put that on next time. And uh, maybe towards the holidays, I'll display my Christmas village. It's not that big. The Christmas village mainly consists of restaurants, and it has a drive-in movie theater and all the cars lined up. And actually, on the screen, the movie that's playing is American Graffiti. And then next to it, there's another movie theater. And the little poster outside, on one side is The Living Daylights, and on the other side is The Godfather. You could miniaturize the posters and put them out. It's kind of cool. And I have actually three of those theaters, and the other theater is Godfather Part 2 and Live and Let Die, I think. No, it's Godfather Part 2 and Diamonds Are Forever. That's it. Uh, I want to do a segment too of some of the James Bond stuff. I have the figures. I showed one in one of the last videos, the figure signed by Roger Moore. I gotta remember, Roger Moore, when I did the Britannia Awards, he also signed my LP from when I was a kid. I still have my Live and Let Die soundtrack. And he signed that, and he signed My Word Is My Bond and the figure. And totally forgot to pull out the album, the record, when I did that little segment a couple of videos back. And maybe I'll pull that out just for the heck of it and let everyone see the stuff. So I want to bid everyone a good day, and as usual, um, take care, and I hope you like these videos, and I'll keep them coming if you like them. Um, you know how it is when you first start out. You never know who's going to watch, but it's getting there. I guess I'm not promoting it yet because I want to get maybe 20 videos before I start promoting it a little more, if that makes any sense. But anyway, so take care, and I'll see you soon.